Wait, can I flip it, flip? There we go. So we're gonna do this here. Let me get this situated. Alright, give people some time to tune in, all that jazz. Whatever the case may be. This is gonna be a bit, there we go. Alright, that's a little better. That's right? Alright. That's good, okay. Let's see what we got here. Since people are still tuning in, gonna have a little fun to start. I don't know if you guys ever heard this song before. This is one of my favorites. We're gonna have some fun today. So stick around. Hope you guys ready to tune in. Everybody that's signing in, thank you very much. We're gonna get started soon. I'm just allowing a few more people to chime in and then we're gonna talk, alright? Now, if you got any questions, we're gonna talk a bit more, so we'll get that going here where y'all can ask me questions and all of that stuff. Alright? And let's see. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. We're about to have some fun. Alright. So get ready. Get ready. It's right now, it's time. So get ready. I'm gonna make that a little bit higher because I'm a little tall. I wanna make sure y'all can see that. So hey my brother, how you doing? Just want to make sure you see what's up, Jovito. Alright. I'm not gonna play the whole song. Just let a few more of y'all chime in before we get started here. The time has come. How's everybody doing out there? You having a good Sunday? I'm having a wonderful one. Shit, I'm free. I'm at home. Yeah. I'm relaxing and enjoying myself. Hope you're doing the same thing. Now, I appreciate you for tuning in. We're going to have a great conversation this evening. So, we're going to get deep one more again before we jump into 2020 here, because it's right around the corner, y'all. Y'all ready? Where's it at? Where's it at? I already got it up. Already got it up. 2020, and here it comes, y'all. It's right there. Time is coming. Are you ready? Glad to see you. Keep up the great work. Appreciate it. I'm waiting for you to bless us with the knowledge. Great content. It's coming soon. Stay tuned. We're about to talk about a whole lot of shit tonight. Oh, I watch my language. I do my best too, but hey, y'all know how I do, right? All right, cool. Y'all like this song? Y'all don't know nothing about this. You better learn something. LCD sound system. Alright? Copy they sound. Alright. So, let's have some fun, people. And let's talk. Let's get real. Alright? Because the one thing about your boy is I get real non-stop 24/7. Sometimes that's a bit hard for people to deal with. But hey, guess what? That's where we are right here, right now in this reality. If that's difficult for you to deal with, then I hate to say it, but I'm that guy that's going to be busting your bubble from now on, alright? So if you ain't ready for it, then you're in the wrong place. Do you understand? So I just want to give a disclaimer to all of those watching out there. This ain't for kids, okay? We on some grown-up shit here. And I don't mean to be for profane. I've gotten a lot of responses for my last video, so I'm going to do my best to limit the cursing as much as possible. But if you guys can't just look past that to just focus on the words that's being said to you, I appreciate you. Keep fighting. Ronnie Pope, thank you for chiming in. I'm gonna be responding to the comments too, but I'm gonna also try to do my best to keep on topic and keep things going. So you guys are welcome to drop your comments, and I'll do my best to respond as I go along. And of course, if you want to drop a super chat, hit your boy up. I need them funds, and I will be posting that for people to see. So say something good, super chat your boy. I'll save it right here. All right, but yeah, as I was saying, we're here together, adults, all right? So we can evolve and bring this world into a better existence, okay? As much as we want to leave that responsibility up to our children, oh, come on. Let's get real here. We have to be the ones to lead the way. And if we can't lead the way by being honest with them and ourselves, then we are not fit for the role of leadership, okay? As a new parent, that's a position that I have to step into. You know, I've seen myself as being a leader for a long time, but now I know without a doubt I cannot let that go. I must go non-stop, and I cannot give up. And I hope that's the drive that's keep all of you going as well. So please continue to make sure that you're fighting a good fight. I'm gonna turn that down so it's not distracting to any of you out there. Excuse me. It's been a long weekend. There's a lot of energies going around here, but I don't mean to be insulting by the things that I say to you. Any of you out there that are tuning in, we're just at a dire place in this place and time, and I can't help but be completely honest with every single one of you, no matter who you are, family, friends. So when you're in this cipher of mine, this circle, please know that it's going to be raw. Please know that it's going to be filled with emotion. Please know that it's going to be completely uncensored, unadulterated truth. And I know that's hard for a lot of people to deal with. I'm one of those people that I'm happy to accept your truth and honesty as long as you can do the same in return. So first and foremost, I do want to apologize to my family members that I may have insulted, like my sister. I completely apologize to you if I embarrassed you at all in any way, shape, or form during my last conversation. Any cousins that were tuning in, or nieces or nephews, or even friends, some of you that I may not have spoken to in a long time that decided to jump in on this conversation. But you on the phone with a boss, okay? And right now we talking about some boss shit. For real, okay? So if you're not ready for that, this is the wrong place, wrong time for you. Turn around right now and go back where you came from. Because this is the no friend zone, okay? No friend zone. No friends, okay? We gotta be family. I don't care where you came from, your walk of life. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care what your religious belief is. I don't give a damn about none of that, okay? As a spiritual being, as a human, H-U-E, man, here on this planet, which we all are, I don't care what you think, you are human. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. We are all family here together to share that together, okay? Correct. This is a truth zone, right? If you can't handle the truth, you're in the wrong place. Because I'm nothing but truth. And it's hard for a lot of people to deal with that, especially right now. And the reason why it's so important right now is because look at what's going on with my life, okay? We're going to talk about a lot of things about religious, beliefs and things going on in our country. What's most important is what's happening to you and in your life, because you don't realize it, but you're being encroached upon by people who would like to see you oppressed, people that would like to see you under their control, people that would like to govern your life, every single aspect of it, and leave very little choice up to you, okay? Now, if you don't want to come to that realization and you're not ready to hear that, and that's just too much, it's frying your brain, again, this is the wrong place. You kicking it with Wildstar. I'm going to keep it real with you. And what's happening in our country should be raising eyebrows. It should be raising red flags. And if anything, pretty soon it's going to be raising pitchforks, AK-47s, machetes, all types of things. Because our country has been hijacked, okay? Yet once again by imperialism. And we thought we got away from that in 1776, during the Great War that divided us in England. But we have not, okay? Since then, the banks of the world that control the monetary systems that, we all use to barter, to get things that we need, have been in control. They have fought for control in this country for so long. And one of my favorite presidents, despite all of his, other things, the one thing that he did, James Madison, was kill the banks, okay? He got rid of the central bank system that has been resurrected in this country and has been in existence since 1913. On Monday, December 23rd, it was the Federal Reserve holiday. You guys may have not known that, but the Federal Reserve Bank is the private bank, no more federal than Federal Express, that creates the paper money in your wallet. Paper money in your wallet, okay? Why is the United States Treasury not creating its own currency when it's delegated to do so in the United States Constitution, explicitly using gold and silver as, some sort of backing for that as a precious metal? It's not happening. We're borrowing that money, and we're borrowing that to the tunes of trillions of dollars, and it's leading our country into debt. It's the reason why your money in your pocket is valueless. It's losing its power. The American dollar is losing its power. And the reason why that has happened is because the money masters of the world, okay, have been deflating our currency purposely. And this has continuously been happening and will continue to happen until you stand up for it and stop it, okay? So it's a reason why a lot of people are broke, no matter how many hours you work at your job, no matter how much you get paid per hour. The minimum wage could go up to $20 an hour, okay? And people, as beautiful as that sound, I get $20 an hour, what's going to happen to your bills? You think they still going to stay low? Okay? You think the things that you pay for, your food, your computer, your shoes, your clothes, your car, your house, you think all of that is still going to stay low? Okay? You see it yourself. While everything keeps raising, your wages go lower. But even if your wages were to go higher, that trend ain't gonna stop. Period. Okay? What is going to make that better is if you actually had money in your pocket that was worth something. Okay? Now, if we want to get back to this English takeover of America, it's still happening. It's happening in our monetary system because the Federal Reserve Bank is owned by the same central bankers of the International Monetary Fund, which are also the backers of the euro, which now England is getting the hell up out of because it's seen what the euro has done to England. I remember going to England when England had the pound. I remember the implementation of the euro when visiting countries like Greece and France, etc., because it was a new thing. They were trying to get this one currency to use globally, I guess, or universally across these international borders, these different countries. So they made this agreement to start using this euro, while all of their own monetary, currencies went down. So since that's happened, you've seen countries suffer because of that. Spain, France, Greece, all of these countries have suffered because of the implementation of the euro. And now, because England have been suffering because of that, they are now exiting out of it, leaving the rest of them to now use the euro if they choose to, or they can exit if they want to. But pretty soon they'll start to, trading using their own currencies again. Here in the United States of America, we still kind of have that problem. You guys may not know this, but if you do some research, your President Trump is actually pushing forward with what's called the Transatlantic Partnership, which is going to push trade from Canada to Mexico through America. Did you hear that? Trade of products from Canada to Mexico through America. It's called the Transatlantic Corridor. They're going to be trading goods through that corridor. Who's going to be making money off of that? Who's going to be building that? This was just approved by Congress over the Christmas holiday weekend while you people weren't paying attention, too busy paying attention to your gifts and all of those, while the government is taking all of your gifts, your real gifts away from you, which are your rights, your freedoms, and your liberties. But back to the scheduled program, while they were doing that, hijacking the country, again, deflating your money in your wallet. So end game is right around the corner. You people need to wake up. That's what 2020 is all about. And that's why I'm on the damn phone yelling at y'all, being crass, or whatever the hell I need to do to wake you the fuck up so you can get with the program. The way you used to live is about to end. Okay? And then when that happens, you are going to panic. When that panic happens, you won't know what the hell to do. You're going to be running to the same damn government that created the problem to begin with. And then when your ass is living in some Hunger Games type of a situation, you're going to be wondering who to blame. The blame is on you. Look in the fucking mirror, people. The blame is on you. Because you have people in front of you, such as myself, doing their best to try to awaken you and bring you to the realization of what's going on, but you're too busy living your comfortable lives, thinking everything is still the same. You know who's the largest employer in the United States of America? Anybody. Everybody. You got a second? Come on now, comment if you want. All right, you missed it. So, the largest employer in the United States of America, there we go, somebody said it, is USA, the United States government. You know what's the largest branch of that? Our military, okay? The U.S. government spends more of your tax dollars employing military personnel, okay? Speak to your new recruits. And they're young people who just want to get the damn benefits, okay? They want to be able to collect, benefits just like every other welfare recipient that you talk about and complain about. These are the people that our United States military are hawking and targeting to employ using your tax dollars, okay? To defend your country, when really is to defend their interests. Their interests, nothing to do with yours, their interests, which is why our military personnel, they go and they do their dirty work wherever the hell they are, and they collect their paycheck and they come home and they do like everybody else. Go back to this normal way of life. Has nothing to do with fixing the status quo. Has everything to do with defending all of what it is that they want them to do. All right? So if you people really care about defending our country, making sure that our borders are safe and secure, then you need to arm yourselves. Because if a foreign, threat were to come aboard these shores, the same government that you entrust to defend you will turn to you first, like they are right now, and say you need to give us your guns because you need to trust us to protect you. Do you trust them to protect you? You think I trust them to protect me? Hell no, especially after what's been going on lately in my life. All right? And that's what I'd like to talk to you about next because it's important. I'm fighting that system, that same takeover by the crown through our legal justice system. This is what we call our criminal justice system. But yet none of y'all know how the fuck it works. Excuse my language. You don't. You just abide by it like some brainwashed ass drone who can't think for him fucking self. Because if you did, you would actually apply some logical thinking to these so-called laws, right? Color of law, exactly. So let me ask you a question. Here's one thing about a law. Is a seatbelt, click it or tick it, is that a law? Or is that a rule? Is that a provision? Is that a statute? Okay? If all of a sudden we got together and we said, you know what, that's a bullshit law, let's get rid of it. Would it be law anymore? Would it have relevancy? Not at all. Because it's up to you as an individual to, once you purchase your car, to operate it safely when you're traveling, okay? And if you want to get in your car and you want to drive around without a seatbelt, hey, that's your prerogative. Now, if you end up in an accident and fly through the damn windshield and die, that's your prerogative. You should have been wearing your seatbelt. That's why it's there, okay? You shouldn't need people to come and enforce that upon you. Think about that. You're saying it's okay for other people to enforce that upon you for no damn reason, opposed to you thinking for your damn selves. All right? So now, with what's going on in my life, with what I'm fighting against for you, because I could give a fuck about what's going on. I have a family of my own to protect and care for. But the reason why I'm fighting the fucking system is because I care about you and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want my son to deal with it anymore. I don't want future generations of sons to deal with it anymore. I don't want daughters to deal with it anymore. I don't want people of color to deal with it anymore. I don't want white people to deal with it anymore. White trash? Rich white people? I don't want anybody that have to deal with this bullshit criminal justice system to ever have to deal with it again the way that it exists. All right? Yes, it has application. Of course, we should have rule of law in this country because guess what? Some of y'all motherfuckers need it. You need to be disciplined. You need structure. Okay? And that's why the dad is back. Now, if we get back to that talk as a grown-ass man, I can think for my motherfucking self, okay? And if I want to get in my car and put on my seatbelt, that's my damn choice. Now, that's not what I'm dealing with in court, okay? That's not what I'm dealing with in court. Pay attention, people. What I'm fighting in court right now is recording public officials doing their job. Let me repeat that. The reason why I am fighting the court system right now and why you see videos of me being arrested is because I have been recording police officials, as well as lawyers, as well as judges on video camera and sharing it with your dumb ass. Now, the smart of you that are paying attention, thank God you are. Please, you have a duty. You have a duty. I repeat, you have a fucking duty to share this shit. Are you a patriot? Are you an American patriot? Okay? You have people all over the world saying they would love to be an American. You don't need to be in America to be an American. If you have the spirit of an American, that's why you bring your ass to fucking America to say, you know what, I want to be a part of that. But if you are wherever you are and you feel the spirit of America in you, then you will get your ass up off the couch or wherever the fuck you are, and you will do something. Because this is a worldwide takeover. All of you people in England, you're dealing with the same thing because guess what? Your whole colonial system that is taking over Africa and taking over other parts all over the world, including Canada, our fucking northern neighbor, is now here in America setting this ugly ass foot down, and I don't want that shit. Straight up. You can take your red boots back. You can take your red hats back. You can take your red coats back, okay? This is the land of the red, white, and the blue. And if it ain't the land you want, okay, then it ain't the land for you. It's my land. I don't know what you people thought, but my ancestors have been on this planet, on this continent, longer than yours. So who has seniority in the room when they say, we don't want you here? Okay? What if I got to that damn point where I said, I don't want you here? What if black people in this country got to the point where we said, we don't want you here? Our ancestors built this country. Pretty soon coming up, I also have my results from my African ancestry DNA test coming up soon. I'll be putting that video out there. But yeah, we've been here first. We've been here longer. This is our country and we're taking our shit back. Okay? Started first with yours truly. Like I said, I'm running for Mayor of Fresno. You make me Mayor of Fresno, I will not stop there. Okay? And we're going to put this shit back on track the way that it's supposed to be. Now, this money. This system, what I'm dealing with right now, recording these people in court. If they are employees, our employees paid for with our tax dollars, why should I not be able to record them in court? Especially when the Supreme Court of the United States determined that, okay? You can Google it. The Supreme Court of the United States determined that we the people, okay, have all the legal right in the world toward our public officials, okay? No matter who the hell they are, no matter who the hell they are, no matter how you do it, okay? You can use your cell phone, you can use a private camera, you can use a hidden camera, okay? They need to be held accountable. And if at this point, we can't expect them to hold themselves accountable, we already know that. We cannot do that. We cannot. That has to stop. We, the people, need to start holding them accountable, okay? And if I walk into a courtroom and I record a judge for, dealing with aspects of my life he has no dominion over, okay? Because no man reigns supreme over my life. No aspect of it whatsoever. Fuck what you thought. Real talk. Fuck what you thought. No man rules any aspect over my life. And you can take that to the bank. So now, since I'm doing this shit and my fucking videos are going viral showing these people exposing their asses for their corrupt asses, they're deciding to target me and make an example out of me to arrest me for what I'm doing as a citizen journalist. That's what they label us as, you know what I'm saying? Us people that fight and rebel against the system. Like my man, the cameraman and, Tom the Stand. We out there, we doing our damn thing, you know? Friends of Fullerton. That was a new paper that just got shut down by the city council. They sued them because they exposed how they were covering up for city officials who were driving drunk and using police to cover up their dirty work. If any of us were to do that, we'd be in jail. Why can they do that and still go on with their livelihood? It's not fair. And they're using your money, your tax dollars, to keep that trend going. It's a lie. And it's a private club. You are not part of that private club, people. You are not part of that private club. So I want to show y'all asses the videos that I was actually arrested or was recently arrested for on Friday, December 20th, because I had court. Y'all may not be paying attention. I posted the shit. Friday, December 20th, I went to court. When I went to court, I was taken into custody for contempt of court, which is basically the judge being pissed off that I wasn't doing what he was telling me to or behaving how he wanted me to in court. That's what contempt of court is, okay? You can fart, you can burp, you can say shit, oh shit, you can be in Tourette or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they would hold your ass in contempt and arrest you right then and there because they could feel like, you're being a nuisance. So because I went in there arguing this jurisdiction and challenging this authority, I was arrested for contempt of court. Now, let me show you the videos of why I was arrested, okay? First, we're going to start with this one. Here we go. I was using the bathroom and had an issue.
Everybody's calling, running around. Hey, look at everything he was cited for was dismissed.
Okay. Now, did you guys hear? He said, now look it, everything you were cited for has been dismissed. So whatever I'm in court for this day, he let me know. The charges have been dropped, case dismissed. So at this point, there is no more criminal charges against me. I repeat, no more criminal charges against me. They've been dismissed. Here's another thing. Look at his name. It says Matthew Flynn, Commissioner. He is not a judge, okay? Again, Commissioner. He is not a judge. He has simply been appointed to commission over this, whatever the hell happens in court. Now, let me show you another thing. The reason why I bring that up is because of this. Right here, it says on the Superior Court of California, County of Orange, Advisement of Rights Misdemeanors. When you go to court in Orange County, they give you this paper when you walk into court, okay? You can read through this and people waive their rights. Some of them crumple it up, don't give. I read. You idiots need to read. Start fucking reading. Here, number 8. Right to be sentenced by judge of the court. They underline it. Failure to object to a commissioner will be deemed acceptance of the commissioner as temporary judge for this hearing or trial. Alright? If you don't argue against the commissioner's position and authority that he's so-called claiming, you accept it. Am I going to accept it? Hell no. Are you? Probably so. So let's see what I do when I don't accept it. Or what happens if you don't accept it. Continue. Okay. Did you hear that? A damn deputy, okay, who is sworn officer to uphold the United States Constitution as well, said, please turn off your phone. He's giving me an option, a choice. Now, if it was law, I would not have any choice. It's a rule of the court. They put a sign up. That's why you can go to certain courtrooms in the state of California. They don't have that. That's why you can go to certain courtrooms in the United States and they don't have that at all. But this one in particular has it. I decided not to because I have every right, again, as the Constitution of the United States Supreme Court. I remind you, I can record my public officials to make sure that they're being held accountable. It's also covered by the 9th Amendment of the United States. But let me continue. He asked me to stop it.
A late fee?
Civil assessment. Yeah, it's about 3.
Oh, no, you can't.
Then he tries to throw on the civil assessment. I tell him, no, you can't do that. You can't make me pay for charges that dismissed.
You can't. This is an exercise of my First Amendment right.
I'm out.
So now I'm letting the deputy know, hey, I'm exercising my rights. Move up off of me. You know what I'm saying? Rights that you swore to uphold. So now he's calling for backup. It's a problem.
Sir,
my right to record is protected by the Constitution.
Sir, listen to me.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
Listen to my tone. Do I sound like an angry black man to you? Do I sound like I'm causing a nuisance? Do I sound like I'm attempting to obstruct justice?
Leave him alone. Listen to me. Turn it off.
Why would I have to do that?
I'm telling you to turn it off.
But if I'm exercising my constitutional right to record,
I'm not going to argue with you.
it's protected by the security. It's protected. It's protected by the United States
Don't even listen to me. He's talking over me.
Constitution. As well as the Supreme Court. They just upheld that we have the right to record government officials.
This is all recorded, I assure you.
Okay.
Not about you, but it's recorded.
Okay, great. I want to make sure that my Sixth Amendment right that this integrity of this court is on the record.
Because if you're making a copy, there shouldn't be any reason why you shouldn't be able to make a copy, right? Copy that.
And this is my own personal, I'm able to do so.
Before you talk yourself into the Orange County Jail,
I'm not. I'm here to deal with this matter.
I'm ordering
I
you.
claim common law jurisdiction.
Sir,
I do not consent, and I waive the benefits.
leave while you can.
I'm just
Did you hear what he said? Leave while you can. Leave while you can.
informing you. I claim common law jurisdiction. I'm not paying any
Second
fines.
time now, I'm telling you, leave while you can.
Just so you guys know, I have a video on YouTube with a million videos. The same issue that I'm here in this court to resolve has a million views on YouTube.
Coming up on the third
I'm a candidate for City Council of Fullerton. Just so you also know. No, I'm just letting you know. All right, goodbye. Just so you know. Goodbye.
1, 2,
Look at how
Three.
many offenders of the Constitution.
all of
we have
these
here.
Gestapo
None of these
agents.
people are
Look at
here
how many
for the-
violators of the United States Constitution.
Mr. Flynn. All of these people are offenders of the United States Constitution. They're committing treason right now.
behind you, sir.
Oh wow! Look at how many we have here.
We got
You
more.
guys are going to be superstars. Look at you. Oh, good. I'm glad you're going to be used.
And
to it.
Ninth Amendment, guys. Ninth Amendment is the most powerful amendment, y'all. Look at the Ninth damn Amendment. Look, let me clarify something first. Before we continue, the Constitution of the United States of America does not limit your rights. You have unlimited rights. The United States Constitution is an outline of rights for those who swear to uphold them. It is an outline for them. It's a box for them to stay in. Government is supposed to stay in that box. Okay? Okay? Can we stop saying that the United States Constitution is a limit of all of our rights? It lists them all? Hell no. You got the right to breathe. You got the right to do like this. You got the right to sag your damn pants. You got the right to grow your hair like this. You got the right to shave it all off and, tattoo that shit if you want to. Okay? They can't limit what the hell you can do as a person. They have codified your rights, your freedoms, your liberties, and made you feel like that's all you can do. Stop, idiot. That's not all you can do. The Ninth Amendment of the United States of America. Read it. It says that we have wrote down as much as we can. But there are so many damn laws that we cannot write right here. So this Ninth Amendment is going to be a loophole for all of you people out there to think that we got to list all of your damn rights to say do whatever the hell you want to as long as you respect the golden damn rule, which is treat others the way you want to be treated. Don't cheat on anyone else. Don't steal from anyone else. Don't lie on anyone else or about anyone else. And definitely don't kill their ass or attempt to kill their ass. Okay? It's that damn simple. Read the Ninth Amendment. So, why you want to say First Amendment covers this, Sixth Amendment covers this, I'm reciting it to their asses so they know their oath. But realistically, all you should know that the Ninth Amendment covers every action that you do, period, including this. Back to the program.
Our website. Wildstar, right? Wildstar, the Wildstar. My man said it right here.
Wildstar. How are you gonna put it on the website? You get the wrong?
All right, so we gonna fuck this idiot right quick. Anyways, pardon me, my French again. These people, they're getting on my last nerve. They should be getting on your last nerve too. They're liars. And they're committing the biggest offense to this country by being traitors of their oath. The job that we hired them to do, they are not doing at all. The job that we believe that they are doing. When you pay your taxes blindly and don't actually pay attention to what's going on to the system and assume it works instead of getting caught up in it and getting involved yourself as I have, that's how you learn that they are lying. And it's wrong. And it's not working the way I thought it was. My battery is running low, so I'm going to be swift about this. I'm turning on the battery saver. But anyways, so to conclude this video, I'm going to just say, look, let's see, yada, 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 yada. Okay, so anyways, as you saw in the video, they told me to go, which I did, and I left, all right? Now, they didn't charge me, and he didn't grab me right there for contempt of court. He just basically said, leave, because I don't want you recording, which I did, all right? Excuse me. 10 days later, another court case that I have to deal with from years ago. And I go to deal with it. All right? And the reason why all of these cases even came about was because when I got arrested for fitting the description on Martin Luther King Day, another video that's on my YouTube channel that you guys probably want to watch, I fought the city of Fullerton because they were trying to charge me with a criminal charge for that. Okay? They tried to charge me with resisting arrest for being arrested when they weren't supposed to arrest me. You see what I'm saying? There's the logic shit. So while you watching my videos thinking I'm just some crazy black man and want to fight the cops, no, I'm just living my damn life. If anything, I'm trying to live my best life. But y'all motherfuckers want to look at people eating, shrimp and caviar and shit, living on boats, acting like that's the best life. No. I'm living my best life, just being a happy man, trying to serve my community, running as a political activist, trying to get into office to serve my people, we the people, okay? And fight these guys from the inside because I know the truth. All right? If I was a civil rights activist of the 60s or 70s or some shit like that, if I was Martin Luther King or, Malcolm X doing this shit, where would you be? You'd be too busy shaming me, saying, shame, 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 you're in jail again, I got family members and friends doing that shit, looking at what I'm doing, saying, shame, shame, shame. Y'all would be the same niggas standing around that if that shit happened to those civil rights niggas, pardon me, let me calm down. Those civil rights people getting involved, fighting the system, you would be shaming them. That's sad. That's a sad realization for me to come to, and I hope it's one for you as well. So now, as I was saying, I fought the criminal charge. I was thankfully able to beat it. Thanks to some wonderful students at UC Irvine Student Center, okay? Not a private attorney, not a public defender. I had to get students at a university, UC Irvine, okay? Their law division. I was able to get some students under Katie Tinto, one of the professors there, a wonderful, wonderful attorney, because she actually beat those criminal charges, or else I'd be in jail for resisting the arrest for a ticket or for an arrest that wasn't supposed to be an unlawful arrest. Now, I'm pretty sure if I would have fought that on my own because I'm a black man in Orange County, that I probably would have lost. But because it was a little white lady fighting for me, I won. And she made the cop look like a fool because he was. And the judge actually made the cop look like a dumbass too because he was seeing how he was tossing around his testimony and lying and trying to make it seem like I was more threatening than I was to the jury when I wasn't. Okay? So thank God I was exonerated of those charges and found unanimously not guilty by a jury of 12 jurors and sued their asses. See, that's where you people drop the ball. Is when you beat them in criminal court, go sue their ass in civil court. Because when you hit them in the pockets, that's when really when they care, okay? Because like I told them in the video, I'm a candidate running for Fullerton City Council, meaning if I would have ran, I probably would have been one of his colleagues. You see what I'm saying? Because judges get appointed just like city council members, just like any other public official in government. So when I let him know this, hey, I'm running for city council, man. I could be right alongside you, He's like, I don't care because he just see me. He just see this. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? I have no chance in the world. So he could give a fuck about that. Really? Okay? So when he pretty much threw me out of the courtroom, I had to deal with that. But when I sued Fullerton, thanks to Greg Peacock, a great attorney, by the way, a great civil rights attorney, because he'll fight tooth and nail for you, even if you don't have a scratch on your ass, okay? Because one thing is if you have soft injuries, they don't really give a damn about that, because you can say, I got beat up by the cops, but I don't see any bruises, I don't see any physical injuries, so nah, I don't really think so. And that has happened in courts across America. It happens every day. Black men getting, all types of people getting beat by cops, being harassed, assaulted on many levels, verbally assaulted on many levels. And because of the level of injuries, the cop goes scot-free and charges get dropped. Nothing ever happens. The system doesn't change. But Gregory Peacock, okay, out of Orange County, a great attorney again, hire him if you need him, took me on and decided to fight for me. And we won. We had to settle out of court because he was letting me know, because of the soft injury, reflection of jurors, I don't really think it's going to, hold up in court. And we have a greater opportunity to settle out of court versus in court and get what you want. So we settled out of court, $100,000. He took his cut. I took mine, and with my cut, I'm running for office again. I'm investing in me, okay? Because that's how this revolutionary shit works. If you're not going to invest in me, I'll invest in me. I just had this money bomb over the weekend. I asked you people for $5,000 for you to give me $20. $20 for 2020. Wildstar 2020, $20. How many of y'all gave me $20 damn dollars? No, I'll wait, for real. How many of y'all gave me $20? I don't need the shit, like I said. I get the job as mayor. They'll be paying me anyway with taxpayers' money. I'm gonna get your money one way or another. Do you want me to get to that position so I can help more people? That's investment, you see? But you don't see that because you holding on to your $20 and you rather go spend it on your, whatever it is, your goods, your special interests. That's the selfish part of it. So when we talk about, those people that are able to fit through an eye of a needle, they are very slim. It's very few and far between. All right? And you know it just as much as I do. I'm not giving you people my money. I'm going to put my money on me because I'm going to bet on me. I know I can win. And I know I can help other people. All right? And I'm going to show you guys. So yeah, I didn't hit my goal on the money bomb. That's why I got to invest in me. You know what I'm saying? But that stung, Orange County. You lost. You know what I'm saying? They lost against Wildstar. How can we get them back? How can we get back Wildstar? All right. Katie Tinto, during that, she said, you know what? You got these traffic cases. You got to deal with them. I went to that first one, showed you the video. Here's the second one, all right? And then we're going to wrap things up.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wildstar.
Good afternoon.
For Officer Stuber or Officer Martinez?
Now, he called me up, and then he called the other officers, because this is traffic court. So he's calling them up to see if they're going to come up and testify. The offending officers have to be there to testify in order to prove that you ran a stoplight or speeding, whatever the case may be. They have to be in court. If they are not, case dismissed.
All right, Mr. Wildstar, you can stand and please.
Motion to dismiss.
Motion to dismiss for failure to prosecute is granted.
Motion to dismiss because of failure of prosecution, granted. So they're dropping all charges. No more criminal charges. No more criminal charges. No more criminal charges. Whatever the hell they summoned me for and brought me there for is over. Okay?
There's a civil assessment that you have not paid.
Again, they're trying to apply a civil assessment. They still need to pay us for, doing the paperwork to try to charge you for charges that we dismiss.
Let me see what that is. Probably $325.
$325.
I will not be paying anything. I claim common law jurisdiction. I do not consent, and I waive the benefits. Is the official honorary?
Now, look at his nameplate. Do you see a judge there? Do you see commissioner? Do you see any identifier whatsoever? Who is this man? I don't know who the fuck he is, but because he has on a robe and he's sitting, you know, in this fancy ass room that I paid for with my taxes, he's feeling like he has authority over me and my life.
Bring their constitutional oath today.
I asked him, are you acting on your oath today? That's off guard. Now I got his fucking attention because before that, he was in his computer looking at porn or video games or whatever the hell he was, but he could care less. But now I got his attention because I asked him, are you acting on your oath?
I have every right to record. The
Deputy comes over again, trying to obstruct justice by telling me to put away my phone. Nothing to do with it. The judge didn't say shit. What is the deputy doing?
The United States Supreme Court. You all are public employees. I have every right to record you, unless you're doing something unconstitutional or unlawful. So are you honoring your constitutional oath today?
I always honor my constitutional oath, but Mr.
Good.
Wild-
In which case, just as you have an agreement with the Bar Association representative here, I made a motion to dismiss. All charges should be dropped. No civil assessment. Case should be dismissed. If I'm only making an appearance to dismiss, I'm only making an appearance to demand that this court dismisses the matter or face a civil suit for damages. I'll mind you, I am a candidate running for City Council District 3.
That's
All right.
I appreciate you.
So I will definitely remember all of this and hold you accountable if I am elected, because I will be a representative of these people. And if you are representatives of the Constitution and we the people, then as I said to you before, are you honoring your constitutional oath today? You still did not answer that. You still did not answer that. Since there is no victim here, there is no crime. All right.
I'm gonna stop.
As the authority on the floor, I'm now claiming common law jurisdiction, and I dismiss this case on behalf of we the people. As you see, these people are committing a crime. They're committing treason right now. They're not upholding their constitutional oath. Right now, you have a duty as a law official to arrest this man because he's committing a crime.
Mr. Wildstar.
If he doesn't uphold his right,
Listen to the judge.
if he doesn't uphold his oath,
Now, some asshole from the damn audience says, be quiet and listen to the judge. What the hell I got to listen to him for? The man said he has an oath of office, which he usually acknowledges, but not right now. So why do I have to listen to him further? At this point, this man has already said he is committing treason. So I'm turning to the deputies, letting them know they have a duty to now arrest him since he's committing treason openly, admittedly. If they don't do it, I now can call upon my citizens, my fellow countrymen, my fellow patriots, and say, let's arrest him. Let's come together and say this guy doesn't belong. Let's perform a citizen's arrest and we can get them out of here together. Now, I only need so many witnesses to make that happen.
oath to uphold the United States Constitution, we the people now have to take over. Do I have at least two witnesses here to claim as witnesses to these crimes? Do I have at least
Nobody.
two witnesses? Do I have at least two witnesses that these people are committing a crime?
Judge is now telling me to escort me out. Okay? He's saying, get him out of here. Escort him out.
Wildstar, you are ordered to go to collections.
Nobody here is gonna.
He ordered me to go to collection so I could pay the civil assessment for the charges that he just dismissed. Hell no.
Stand up for we the people? You're gonna allow them to treat you like slaves? Is there anybody here that's going to uphold the United States Constitution? Because as you can see, there are criminals here.
1, 2, 3.
I'm leaving, but I'm expecting to have this case be dismissed. All of you guys are traitors. As I said, I'm a candidate running for City Council District 3, Nickolas Wildstar. Wildstar.
4,
2018.com.
5, 6.
All of you are traitors of the United States Constitution.
Committing treason.
All of you are
They know
traitors
it.
of the United
They know
States
it.
Constitution.
They know it.
And are not upholding your oath to respect
Clowns
the
in costumes.
Constitution.
Clowns in costumes. These people are clowns in costumes. They have no authority. You gave them a shiny and think all of a sudden they can be the boss of you? No, they can't be the boss of you. All right? So now you just saw the video. I was not loud. I was not abrasive. I was not any of the things that they're claiming to that I've done in this complaint that has now been filed by the Orange County District Attorney. The new one that's been appointed, who is, let's see what his name is. I think his name is Todd Spitzer, okay? Tony Rackauckus was the DA when I was in fighting, but they have a new district attorney who was supposed to stop doing all of this. Orange County courts have been under investigation for the past 11 years by the Department of Justice, who concluded that they are A-okay. Are you kidding me? They're one of the most corrupt criminal justice systems and jails in the entire country. Everybody knows it. The Department of Justice said, we don't think so. Who's going to hold these people accountable? You're still expecting them to hold themselves accountable. They're all in cahoots with each other, which is why a year later from these damn incidents, and after me suing their asses that concluded in September, now I get charges, all right? The charges pop up right after the lawsuit. You think that's a fucking coincidence? It says on September 10, 2018, when I first went, the first court that you saw, it says I'm being charged with contempt of court twice, okay? Part 1 is violation of section 166A.1 of the Penal Code, which is not a law. Again, the law of the land is the United States Constitution. These are penal codes. They are arbitrary law. They are statutes. They are not. We can easily say that shouldn't be, and it's gone. Okay? Not to mention, no victim, no crime. Who was the victim in court? Okay? Who did I hurt physically? Who was harmed? It says, I'm being charged with a misdemeanor, did unlawfully engage in contempt of court by disorderly, contemptuous, and insolent behavior committed during the sitting at Central Justice Center, a court of justice, in the immediate view and presence of the court, and directly tending to interrupt its proceedings and impair the respect due to its authority. They make this shit sound so fucking fancy. It's bullshit. Second charge, 166A.3 of the Penal Code, created disturbance interrupting court proceedings. A misdemeanor, Nickolas Wildstar did unlawfully create a breach of the peace, directly tending to interrupt court proceedings. You guys just saw both videos. Do you think what they said there applies? Do you think the charges that they are now attempting to charge me with, which is contempt of court, which carries a year sentence each, which means if I get found guilty when I go to trial on January and get found guilty, they can sentence me to 4, if not 5 years, because now they've added on a new contempt of court charge. When I went to court on January 20th, I argued against that judge. And guess what? I got that shit on video. And before I go to trial on January 8th, I will be making that public. So look forward to that video coming soon, okay? But in the meantime, they are now pursuing to hold me in Orange County Jail because they're all misdemeanors. I won't go to state prison because they're not felonies. Felons go to state prison. So I'll be held in Orange County Jail for 2 years, 4 years, but sentenced to 4 years, if not 5, if I get found guilty. And because the way it works is it's time and a half. So half of that is 2.5 years. You hear that, people? Nickolas Wildstar, freedom fighter, patriot for you, will be spending the next 2.5 years of his life in jail for recording these corrupt fucking officials on video. For you. Alright? I need your help. Because if you really think that's some bullshit, like I said, man, get up off your ass. It's your duty. Right now. Right fucking now. Because if I go to fucking jail on January 8th, my hands are tied for the next 2.5 years. And whatever happens, happens. I can't help you. My family's good. They're taken care of. Shit. I'm trying to help you. I'll sit in fucking jail. I'll get out and I'll sue their ass. All my Narzazai, okay? Someone who I was attempting to tell you guys about who was being held in jail on the same fucking contempt of court charge for 6 years. He just got out of jail. Okay? He has a daughter. When he went in jail, I believe she was 4 or 5. She's how old now? Okay? For 6 years. He just got out of prison, or pardon me, Orange County Jail, because that's where they hold you when on a misdemeanor. And he's now suing Orange County for $25 million. I get out of jail, I'm suing for $25 million plus, okay? Because this is some bullshit. And with me being a candidate running for office, if they ruin my opportunities to win my election, okay? They are destroying my life purposely. They are slandering my character. This is an extremely grievous charge against my being, okay? And my character. And everything that I'm attempting to build and do for you, for the people of the community, by being a public servant, okay? I got my flyers here, you know what I'm saying? Wildstar for Mayor 2020, you know what I'm saying? I got all the information and shit. I got my business cards right here. Got all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to inform people, you know. I got, what is it? I just got my new lawn signs. Got all of this shit. You know, I'm trying to let people know I'm here to help you. But I'm being demonized by our own damn government to say, no, he don't care. He's just a rebel. He's just a radical. And that's exactly what politics is all about right now. Radicalized politics. Just look at the president. If he could talk about shooting people and nobody blinking an eye, you know, and grabbing women by their genitalia and nobody batting an eye and calling people here in this country, this big melting pot called America, and saying they're from shithole countries and nobody bats an eye when himself and his wife and his family aren't from here, okay? They were immigrants. Immigrants. And like I said, who has seniority in this country when it comes to saying who belongs and who doesn't? But yet we're letting people who don't look like this tell us who belongs and who doesn't? How much longer do you think that shit is going to fly before we just say, fuck it? Let's do it on some next level shit since they not paying attention and we trying to do it the friendly fucking way. Okay? The friendly fucking way. I'm going to sign off for this time, but I'm coming back because I got a lot more to say. Look forward to the political gospel series coming back soon. All right? I'm going to cut all this Sunday service down because I just got to keep it real with you people. And you need to hear this more often than not. So, political gospel is coming back. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. I got it on my YouTube channel, all of those videos there, other videos where I'm doing my best to connect the dots for you guys. So I'm going to be doing more of those videos coming soon. Like I said, I'm going to be making this video about this genealogy DNA test coming soon because that's extremely important to who you are and your identity as an American, okay? So I'll be making a video about that coming soon. I'll be going out campaigning. I'm campaigning, letting people know that I want to serve them as the next mayor of Fresno. So I got those videos coming soon. I got other things that I have going on to help liberate you, we the people, coming soon. So please stay tuned. Please share the word. Please don't sit on your hands and let this extremely important message go mute. Our country is being hijacked. We the people need to stand up now. We need to come together, okay? And we'll talk more about why that is later, all right? In the meantime, I love you all. Peace, love, and blessings. I'm going to respond to y'all comments and all of that shit a little later. But in the meantime, like I said, I just got home from jail, from Orange County. My wife stayed out there the entire week of Christmas because I was in jail the entire week. I was there all the way from January. Damn it, I'm already in the future, y'all. From December 20th up until today, December 29th. So 9 days I've been in jail. I wanna just relax and enjoy being home with my family for a little bit, and then I'll be back with you guys. I love you too much to stay away for too long. And till then, long live liberty. Peace. How do I stop this shit?